took this route out here that goes out to that black area out there, which is outer darkness. I'll explain that in a minute. But some of us came to life. Okay, see this here?
Pre-earth life.
Yeah, well, that's pre-earth. This is life, and it's a boy. You see the door of birth is blue. If it were pink, it would be a girl. While we live, we are influenced by a quality of spirit. Some of us now experience the Holy Ghost through celestial, terrestrial, and celestial kind of manifestation. Okay, there are intensities of levels of the spirit. This is in Doctrine and Covenants.
Right.
And so, therefore, some are more blessed than others, depending on how we live. We die, and this is a spirit man leaving. And that's a Native American kind of symbol of a bird man. And you go out there to the farthest reaches, and that's the celestial, terrestrial, and telestial kingdom. The terrestrial is modeled after Brett. He had a hairdo kind of like that. You can see. Funky hairdo. This used to be in Candy's bedroom, and she'd wake up in the middle of the night and think it was an octopus. So we had to get that out of there. All right. So some spirits, even in life, end up out there, and some are going out there from the pre-earth life, and that's outer darkness. Okay, the black.
And what are the things in the
When
meantime?
you've heard the term bat out of hell, these are bats going to hell. They're all bats, except this one here. And this is a guy that's messed up in life, and he's going out there too. These other orbs are orbs in the universe. And this is Kolob.
Oh, right there.
Where the light
Circling
itself?
around Kolob, yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Did you use the Kolob theorem to come up with this?
No.
That book.
But you like the Kolob theorem, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I heard about it through you.
A lot of people resonate with it. Have you ever read the book?
Yeah.
It's really quick to read.
So tell us what motivates you to do this art?
It's just like my science.
Okay.
I use a kind of glue that if I put it together, I create a hypothesis. I create an idea. Somebody gives me something, and I say, what could that be? 80% of the time it doesn't end up what I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
But I create it, and because of the kind of glue I use, I can take it back apart and recreate it again. So every creation is an experiment.
Got it.
And it's either good or bad at the end, or true or untrue as a scientific thing. So it's my science, and I get a tremendous thrill out of creating.
And so when you get it the way you want it, do you do it in a more permanent glue? Do you?
No, it's still a thing. This is the one I just did.
Wow.
Marnie brought me some shells from the top of Machu Picchu.
Amazing.
I saw that one just the other day.
Let's see. Oh, wow.
Now, this is the
Looks like
Earth,
larvae.
this is the sun,
Ah, they're beautiful.
moon, and stars, okay?
And the other side is
And the
awesome.
other side is what?
The sea.
Earth
the Earth.
life. It's the Earth.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's
I'm really proud of
amazing.
that one. I can be, that's my feminine side. I actually have and it's getting more and more obvious. I cry all the time.
Really?
Yeah. And
So how does
really
your
neat.
They're
work
pretty
in this
fragile.
room relate to your eternal destiny?
you know we have false gods, all of us. There's one of mine.
We're going to actually build a pyramid when
No,
Brian dies and
no,
bury him with all of his
Well,
art.
but perhaps it's not a false god; it's a true god. It's just you're preparing.
No, that's right.
You're
It's actually gone
to,
from. It's gone from being a false god.
Yeah.
In that I was too consumed with it at times,
Uh-huh.
to the extent of missing more important things I could do.
Oh.
To the point where I've been willing to give it to people. I get a lot of pleasure out of giving my books and things. I
Yeah.
don't charge anybody
It's neat
for them.
to share that, yeah.
And of helping people through it.
Yeah.
I use this all the time in my English classes. And I took 17 books, which someone took, and then stole my
That's right.
suitcase. I tried to find my
Oh
suitcase.
yeah, where was it?
I don't know where it went. I tried to get it so I
We
could bring
left
my
it
stuff
there.
back. No, you didn't.
Really?
I don't know where it went. It doesn't matter. I found a way to get it home.
But we used our our luggage credit to get it
And
there for you.
I am entirely grateful for you doing it. Thank you.
And did you give them to deserving people?
I
across
gave them
the
to
road?
new baptizees,
Yeah.
although we didn't baptize 17 people there. We baptized about 10.
Yeah.
But then I gave, there's one in the mission home that all the missionaries that come through that knew us just love.
Yeah.
Anyway, it served a very
Did
useful
Harris
purpose.
take one on his mission?
No, but Harris has. One of my other groups of products were.
I was just
you
looking
saw
at
the
that one.
Joseph Smith.
I like that one. I just noticed that a minute ago.
Yeah.
Connie has one of these. I made one for her because
Oh my
she
goodness.
tracked us the
It's
best.
the same glass from
And what would it be?
Sarajevo.
Oh, it's beautiful.
A temple?
Yeah.
That looked like a temple.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Maybe they'll build one that looks like that in Sarajevo.
And I have another one here that someone has asked for. That I think
there's
is really,
yours. I
this is
saw that
really a neat one too.
Oh yeah. Wow.
The seahorse?
Uh-huh.
You collected a lot of glass there from that. Were they fine with you taking it?
Yeah, no, this place was
Abandoned.
So
abandoned. They played paintball inside of it. This
can
giant mausoleum place.
can I say what my interpretation is of your room in here?
Absolutely.
I sense with many of the creations that you've made that there is either a human-like characteristic or a spirit-like entity. So you're taking things that have been living and giving them new life.
Yeah, I'm recycling.
Yeah.
I'm a creationist.
Yeah.
Or I am a, what's a person that look
Necrophiliac.
Yeah, necrophiliac. A
But
narcissist.
but knowing what you know and how this speaks to you of your truth and what you understand, I would say that it's also your innate desire to be a teacher, and you're finding ways to share your
Absolutely.
truth.
And there's a story
in
behind.
ways.
There's
Yeah.
a story, amazing story about how I got the material,
Yeah.
what they represent,
And you remember it.
and I could do a fun book if I ever took the time. By the way, I just published another book. I should show you guys. in a second if you're
yeah.
interested.
Don't tell
But
Lizzie.
it ranges from the vulgar. There's a vulgar streak in me. Some of you
Which
probably
is
experienced.
what Nibley said is what this is. This the dregs, right? We're cast from the light to the
Yeah.
to the vulgar
Part of mine
dregs
is
of
just
life.
nature, though. For example, you guys won't be offended because you've heard me before, but my comparative penis bone one, you know. This is a raccoon. This is a fox. This is a coyote. This is a black bear. This is a badger. This is a sea otter. This is a mink, and this is looks like it's a little hand. You see that little hand at the end? I actually used that one on one out here, which represents a man raising his hand saying, Pale Ale. You know what that means? Was it that long ago? Then he went to the temple. Anyway, and then there's comic ones. Who's that?
That looks like Bart Simpson to me.
No, it's not Bart.
Oh.
It's his dad.
Oh, Homer. Sorry.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's who it looks like, not Bart.
Two religious ones, highly, deeply spiritual ones. Two of the things I really have always been interested in was a way to express the fullness of priesthood. And if you want me to, I'll explain that one to
Yeah,
you right
let's
there
do it. Yeah.
when we get to that point.
That's the
Let's
one
get
Do you
to
know
it.
what I
was
think this
telling
room
you,
reminds
talking
me of?
about